What's going on, guys? It's Thomas back once again with another video. So it's been a few weeks since my last. Thought this would be a good time to drop a new video, this time with an update on my goal of hitting $100,000 in profit in 1 month with affiliate marketing. So the short of it is this: I have not reached that goal, but I come damn close to it, like literally $5,000 within reach of that profit goal. And I'm going to dive into the numbers. So for those that have maybe followed my journey so far and seen what I've been doing, I was primarily running lead gen offers with a CPA network in January, February and March. And I sort of wanted to diversify pre-COVID-19, wanted to diversify. I was really getting hit by cap. So I was getting a certain cap. I could only send X amount of leads for this particular offer on a CPA network, which was really holding me back in what I could do revenue-wise, which is why I started going down the route of ClickBank. Obviously, ClickBank is pretty much worldwide. There's a few countries that, can't make transactions there for fraudulent issues. But on the whole, it's available worldwide. And there's no cap. A lot of this is digital products on ClickBank, which means there's no fulfillment issues, no delivery issues, none of that good stuff. So it's really easy to find an offer that you can scale. And obviously, this is what I started doing. So end of March, started looking at ClickBank offers, and my strategy was to run Rev Content, which is a native ad platform. Really good for running ClickBank. Really good for a balance of good traffic and leniency, whereas some native platforms like Taboola and Outbrain have really good quality traffic, but are quite strict in what you can run. I don't think you can really run ClickBank offers there. Whereas in Rev Content you can. Obviously Facebook ads, my long-term strategy is and was to get scale into Facebook, because I know there's a huge amount of traffic there, and you can get so granular with the targeting and the demographics and the data and all that good stuff, which makes it really good to optimize and scale. So I started with Rev Content. I basically tested out several different products in the weight loss industry, or within the weight loss category in ClickBank. Found one that was converting really well, high ROI on Rev Content. Tried to scale on Rev Content, but couldn't get the numbers that I was looking to get. I was hitting like $1,000, $2,000 days, which was really good, but just couldn't push it past that without the campaign flopping. So carried on ticking it over with Rev Content. Meanwhile, what I'd done when I first launched the ClickBank campaigns on Rev Content, I installed my Facebook Pixel throughout the funnel, as I always do with Google Tag Manager. So I have Facebook Pixel, Google remarketing tags, conversion tags. I have some Hotjar code. I have all the other good stuff, the native ads code, all within Google Tag Manager, and that placed within the landing pages in my funnel, and also ask the vendor to place the tag manager. Some will, some won't. If they don't, then I either get them just to place the Facebook Pixel code, or I just use the ClickBank where you can install it in vendor settings. You can install the Facebook Pixel code to track checkouts and purchases as an affiliate. You can also install Google Analytics code and all that good stuff, and AdWords tags, so you can track those conversions and remarketing audiences if I want to move to those platforms. So it's always good to set up that way, because when you start scaling, there's a limit to one platform. Obviously, you should focus on one platform at a time. When you get to that limit, or when you find a point where it's not really getting any more profitable, or that you've hit a ceiling, that's a good time to then take it to another platform. So keep that campaign running on that platform, but you can take it to YouTube or Google Ads or Bing Ads or wherever you want to go. Display network, which is really good. Obviously, if the offer allows it. So what I did was Rev Content, had my Pixel installed, picking up data, picking up, audience data, custom audiences, and also conversion data on the Pixel. So after I've, maybe 10, 15K in revenue through Rev Content, I started opening up a campaign on Facebook. I already had a warm business manager, warm ad accounts, not in my name, in a friend's name, which I was renting. So this is the way, and I still am. So this is the way I tend to do it, because obviously weight loss is a little bit grey hat. It's a risky sort of niche to run on Facebook anyway. So it's always good to try and keep, try and minimize the risk of losing ad accounts and losing business managers and losing your own personal access to advertise. So that's why I tend to rent friends and families rather than, use my own. So that's the way I went. Opened up the ad accounts to seize it, started training the pixel with the data, also started warming the ad account up with like post engagement, with page like campaigns. I built a blog, or I had a VA build a blog, which is based around the health niche. So, deep sleep, weight loss stuff, metabolism, all that good stuff, diet stuff, anti-wrinkle stuff, anti-aging, all that stuff, or anything health related. There's some really good articles. Hired a content writer off of Upwork to write articles on a weekly basis. VA publishes them. We've got an SEO person trying to rank them. And the whole reason in doing that is obviously I want to build an asset. So obviously I can build a blog, get some organic traffic running to it, have an email list, which is what I'm building now with Facebook ads. Also have these ad campaigns that are generating revenue, the email list generating revenue, maybe introduce a YouTube channel. All of that's going to be a nice asset, especially if we continue scaling the way that I am right now. In a couple of years down the line, that could easily be worth high 6 figures, even 7 figures, if everything's rocking nicely. So let's get into the numbers. So you can see I'm in my ClickBank account right now. This is running weight loss only in this account, and you can see you've done some pretty good numbers. Starting to get some decent numbers on the weekly payouts. Now, obviously, these numbers that you're looking at don't counter in refunds and the allowance that ClickBank holds. So I think ClickBank hold 10% of every payout for a 60-day period in case of refunds and chargebacks. So there's like a pot of money there that they can take that out of if anything in the future happens. So after 60 days, you get that allowance from that week, or the what's left of that allowance if you had a high number of refunds and chargeback. That then gets added to that week's payout 60 days later. So that money does come back, and then also they subtract refunds from that week out of the payout as well. So usually I'm looking at around 15 to 20% usually being deducted for the allowance and for refunds. So, this 53k payout, this is what's going to land tomorrow on Wednesday. I'm actually going to get, I think, 44,000. So I can't think what that is. What is that? It's like 8 or 9k short of what it should be. All right. So $44,000 is going to be deposited as a payout. 10% of that, so around, I think, $5,000 is being held as an allowance, which I'll get back 60 days later. And the rest is for refunds from that week. Okay. So, but still great, 40k in a week is really good. So you can see starting to grow this and scale it and all that good stuff, which is exactly where we want to be. So if I jump over to the tracking sheet, so I just put this together to just show the profit numbers that I've been doing. So this offer here is for a lead gen offer. This is lead gen offer number 1. This is lead gen offer number 2. And this is the ClickBank offer that I'm running right now. So you can see, January was around 20k profit with these 2 lead gen offers. February was around $23,000 profit. March was just over it was around $10,500 profit, which was a big drop. April, 18,000 or maybe 19,000 just short with the lead gen offers, and then another 19 just short of 20 with the ClickBank offer, which is when I started running it in April. So that's like combined $38,000 profit in April, which was really good. That was the highest month so far. And then May just finished like 6k in lead gen and then 88k in ClickBank, which gives me 94. I added it up here. So these 3 combined, $94,697 profit. Literally $5,000 short of my target. The goal, that would have been me done, hit. No, it wouldn't really, but so close. So it's a good thing in a way that I'm quite glad I didn't hit it, because I'd really like to just smash it. So if I had just got like 101,000, I would have been happy, but I would have been pissed off as well. So like, I'm quite happy that I didn't hit it, because now when, for instance, June, like we're already, like I think done 25k in profit so far. And we've just finished the first week, and like I haven't even had the big payouts to start scaling yet. So like, I know I'm gonna, if everything stays the same, I'm easily gonna smash 100k. Hopefully more towards 150k profit in June, which would be awesome. Who knows what's gonna happen, but I'm pretty confident I can do 100k profit this month. So that's where we're at. So the game plan going into June, obviously we're nearly a third of the way in June already. The game plan is just to keep on scaling this Facebook ad campaign and for the ClickBank offer, keep the Rev content offer, try and push that again, see if I can scale that. Keep the lead gen campaigns ticking, you know, another 5-6k profit, you know, I'll take it for sure. I'll take it if I can, you know, balance out the ad spend and not cut too much into the cash flow for the ClickBank campaigns. I'm going to take that all day. And then what else? And then also testing out new ClickBank products. So what I'm thinking is, because obviously I'm in a high risk niche, weight loss, anything can happen at any given day. Anything can happen in any niche, any given day on Facebook. It's so unpredictable. But weight loss, I'm definitely treading a thin line or a fine line, whatever it is. So I've already launched a couple of test niche products, more evergreen, more compliant with Facebook, and these are ClickBank products. So those are ticking over at like $100, $200 a day ad spend. The game plan is for June to get one to, you know, a good amount to $1,000 a day, and obviously try and scale that as well. So I have 2 ClickBank campaigns, weight loss, and then a more compliant niche, which will make me feel a little bit more assured if I can get a campaign that's pretty, you know, green and pretty compliant to a good level. It's going to make me a little bit more confident in carrying these campaigns on. But that's where we're at revenue wise. Any questions, drop me a question down below. Happy to answer. If you're interested in anything else or learning a little bit more in depth, I don't have a course. I might bring something out. I don't know. A couple of people have asked, but I do have some free training which you can just opt into in the description below. You can just go down there, and I've dropped some links to training and to, you know, recommended resources which are affiliate links as well. They help towards my 100k goal. But you know, whether you Google them and find them yourself, or whether you go through that link, there are bonuses that I drop for if you do go through my link. But there's also training links as well. So if you are interested in learning a little bit more, check out the description below. Also, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications so you get notified when I next drop a video. Really going to try and make a big effort in dropping more content. So if you're interested in learning more about my journey, my strategies and what I'm doing, make sure you subscribe. Cheers, guys.